Okay, today is Monday, April the 23rd, and welcome back to another episode of Man Cave Meals and Backyard Barbecue Basics. So far in our journey with the Backyard Barbecue Basics, we've looked at the Weber kettle, the Weber Smoky Mountain, the Ugly Drum Smoker, and now we're ready to look at a Kamado cooker. This is a char griller Acorn. It's a very inexpensive Kamado. It's in fact, it's bottom of the line. These things sell for $300 new, and they're double-walled insulated steel rather than ceramic, like your big green eggs and your Primos and your other ceramic grills. The interesting thing is even though it's not ceramic, it does behave a lot like a ceramic, and it cooks a lot like your standard Kamado cookers. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with those, but this guy is very efficient when it comes to low and slow cooking. It's also a real beast if you want to do hot cooking. You may have seen some of my other videos where I've cooked steaks and pizzas on this at temperatures near 700 degrees. But this cooker's egg-shaped, for lack of a better term, and it's not got a high volume like some of my other cookers do. It has a charcoal firebox that sits down in here, which I currently have some lump charcoal in. When you finish cooking in a cooker like this, you just shut off all the air and it snuffs the charcoal out, and then you can light it back up and keep on using it. So you have little or no waste when it comes to charcoal cooking in a cooker like this. The airflow in a cooker like this, we have a sliding vent on the bottom which allows us to finally control the air. This particular model needed a little help right out of the box, probably for low and slow cooking. I have sealed up some air leaks that were present on this cooker, but this is the air intake control. And up top we have an adjustable, mine's a little sticky, it's got a little greasy in there. It's a adjustable airflow control vent where you adjust the exhaust. For really hot cooking, you leave it wide open, and the lower temperatures you want to cook, the more you shut it down, in conjunction with the lower vent. So this guy, I use a rack that sits right on these flanges. This is just a Weber charcoal replacement charcoal grate for the 22.5-inch kettles. The company that makes this smoker makes a device called a smoking stone that fits right on these three flanges. It's a stoneware heat diffuser, but I have fashioned my own heat diffuser out of a pizza pan. I've just got half of it out here right now. I cut my pizza pan in half where I could set this thing up for direct or indirect cooking, or a combination of the two. So if I wanted to do full indirect cooking, I'd put both halves of the pizza pan in there. And this grill also has a really nice heavy duty cast iron cooking grid. The centerpiece is removable, where if you wanted to play with the fire, as long as you didn't have your diffuser rack in there, you could actually add charcoal or add smoking wood, whatever. And we also have an extended cooking rack that we can toss in there and increase our cooking space. We can put, you might be able to get a small Boston butt or a small chicken up there. But in a nutshell, that's the overview of a Kamado cooker. All Kamado cookers are basically the same design. The ceramic Kamados have the same basic components that this one does. They're just all made out of ceramic. The firebox that where I showed you that our charcoal is removable in here. for cleaning purposes and whatnot, but the ceramic fireboxes are the same way. So this is kind of the anatomy of a Kamado. If you ever get a chance to look at one of these up close, I highly recommend it. Not only look at this particular model, but look at the ceramic ones as well. Look at the Primos, look at the big green eggs, the Kamado Joes. Those are all the top of the line ones. There are some middle of the road ones also that can be had for a little less money. So our next cook in the Backyard Barbecue Basics is we're going to cook 2 Boston butts on this cooker. It's going to be an overnight cook that we're going to start Tuesday night late, so we can feed a group of people lunch on Wednesday. So we'll be back when we get ready to start that cook up, and then I'll show you how this thing works.